Hello everyone, today I have another book talk video to share with you, and the book that I will be talking about today is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. And if you don't know who Rainbow Rowell is, she's actually the author of so many great books such as Fangirl, Eleanor and Park, and the recent one that just came out is Carry On. I think this is the first novel of her that she has ever written, and this is also the first novel of hers that I picked up. The story of attachment took us back in 1999 when technology, internet, it's also something kind of new to the society, and our protagonist Lincoln, he is actually a very shy IT guy. He works night shift. His job is basically to kind of monitor the emails that was sent back and forth between people who work in the company. And if someone used the emails to, other purposes other than work, Lincoln would kind of warn them, give them a warning, something like that. So that's basically our protagonist's job. And the story starts when he kind of came across the emails that was sent back and forth between Jennifer and Beth, and their email were flagged, but instead of warning them, Lincoln just kind of gets sucked into reading the emails because both of them were so hilarious and they have so much to share, and Lincoln felt like he fell in love with one of them. So basically the storyline, it's kind of like love even before the first sight. I personally think that the topic about love even before the first sight, it's something really, really interesting. It's really interesting to see how the author will kind of make this kind of relationship grows into you, because the relationship without interaction is something that I don't know, it doesn't make so much sense. But I have to say that the story kind of did a pretty good job at the end. At first, I think the story was kind of like monotonous. It's not a story that kind of have a very interesting plot twist or something like that. It's just a very simple love story, like a very simple narrative. But I must admit that the author did a really great job when it comes to creating characters. Each characters in the story kind of really impressed me, especially the protagonist. I love Lincoln so much. He's such a great guy. He's such a nerd, but also so romantic at the same time. He's such a great friend and also a really, really great boyfriend. He has the kind of very manly personality, but at the same time, he has that gentle and soft note into him, and it's such a great feeling. I just love reading when he's kind of having a relationship. I think that kind of show us another side of him even more. I love that. And for Beth and Jennifer, I think that they're both hilarious. Beth are kind of hilarious, but it's different way um, from Jennifer. I prefer Jennifer over Beth because she's so funny. She has that kind of pathetic, pessimistic, and sarcastic sense of humor, and I love that so much. I love when character has that things in them, and Jennifer has it, and I just love that. Even though it took me longer than I expected to finish the book, I must say that I love that each chapter is kind of short, so you feel like you go through it faster than you actually do. So this story kind of focus on Lincoln more than other characters, and you kind of get to know what in his head and what's happening to him, like what he thinks, something like that most of the time, and you get to know his character from the descriptions and all kind of stuff. But I think it's really interesting to kind of show the characters of Beth and Jennifer through emails. Like, the character kind of shine through and speaks to you through the conversations that they were sending back and forth between two of them. You kind of get to know them with Lincoln. I actually gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, but I definitely recommend this one to anybody who love Rainbow Rowell books. I think you will also enjoy this one. Anyway, if you are someone who's looking for a romantic story in which characters kind of interact a lot, you might be a little bit disappointed in this book because we don't get to see that much in the story. It's kind of like until the very end that you kind of get to see the interaction between protagonists and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't mind that because as the story said at the beginning, that it's love before first sight. So I expect to see this like at the very end. But if you're someone who's not like that and you expect to see a lot of romantic moments, you might not enjoy this one as much as the others do. Yeah, so I think that's it for my review. I hope you enjoy, and if you have read this book, tell me what you think. If you have any other Rainbow Rose books that you enjoy, definitely leave me a comment down below. I'm currently reading Fangirl. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!